What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So over the last couple of weeks we have been putting a 10-inch lift, a bunch of custom stuff on the 10-inch lift, everything powder coated, so on and so forth, Fox shocks. I'll go over that here in a second. That's what this video is mainly about. Over the last couple of weeks we've also added my 2005 F350 dually onto the channel, so you can go check out that. I have playlists that are F350 videos, which is the dually, and then I have playlists for F250 videos, which is this. This is my 2006 charcoal beige metallic F250. It is absolutely nasty right now, like absolutely nasty. But this video is pretty much going over what all we have done so far to the truck, and pretty much just like an update video and what all we still have left to do, just to bring you all some content. The sun's out today, so I'm super pumped. Figured I would come out here and make some YouTube content for you guys, and hopefully we can make it and finish the truck by rod runs, which is April 15th through the 19th. I'm gonna be down there, even if they cancel like some events and stuff down there. I know this coronavirus thing is going around. Comment down below what you all think about the coronavirus. Is it all media hype? Is it real? Do you think that the government's hiding it and it's more serious than they're letting it out to be? That's why they're actually closing everything down. Because I know with the with the Ebola and like the H1N1 and all that crazy stuff, they never done any kind of closing down or anything like that that I know of. Maybe they did. Comment below what you think about everything that's going on in the world right now. Luckily they can't take YouTube away from me, I don't think. Hopefully not. Anyway, so yeah, so let's go over the truck right quick. It's right here behind me. And a couple things that we still have left to do, but anyway, so we'll go ahead and get into it. So this is my 2006 F250. It has the 6.0 Power Stroke in it, and it has 88,000 miles on it. I bought this truck pretty much all stock. It had a 8.5-inch lift, and then it's literally been through like 6 or 7 different suspension setups. I've been through everything on this truck pretty much. I took it down to stock ride height. I'll throw up a picture right here. Then I put it on a 3.5-inch custom lift that I made. I'll throw a picture up right here. And after that we went to a 6-inch lift, which I also kind of pieced together. Then we went to a 7.25-inch lift. I'll throw up a picture of the 6 and the 7.25 as well. And now we are here at 10 inches of lift overall. On the 6 inches of lift and the 7 inches of lift, we never had the rear lift in, because it wasn't that I couldn't afford to build the rear or afford to lift the rear. It was just that I literally never had time to put the rear lift in. And I trade around wheels a lot, and I was constantly trading around, so I needed the lift in the front. I didn't necessarily need the lift in the rear, and I wanted to do a custom drive shaft and all that stuff, and literally just couldn't go without a truck at the time. That's why we have the dually here, the F350 daily driver dually, the daily dually, whatever you want to call it, here on the channel. So a couple of things still are left to do in the front. Right here we have the PMF track bar. So the PMF track bar still has to be powder coated red. PMF accidentally sent me the wrong track bar bracket first, and I went ahead and had it powder coated. Don't pay any attention to my finger. I freaking about broke it. I squashed it putting on the rear lift or whatever. So I'll show you that here in just a second. But I was putting on the track bar bracket and the HD track bar that has this big joint on the end. That's the PMF HD track bar conversion kit with the big fabricated track bar bracket that will be powder. So like I said, PMF sent me the wrong track bar bracket, and I already had it powder coated, so I had to send that one back, and then they sent me the correct one, and I just haven't had time to have it powder coated yet. So I just had to throw on the raw one right there. I still have to take it to single shot and have it powder coated. So that's that. The sway bar links are coming from PMF. They should be here this week. I finally got those ordered. I'll have to drop those off at single shot with the PMF bracket right there, the Heim joint sway bar end links. We also done the powder coated tow hooks, and we done the Fox shocks with reservoirs, pulled off the stickers on the reservoirs, powder coated the reservoir holders or reservoir brackets, whatever you want to call it. We have the powder coated shock extensions because I think these are 7 to 9 inches of lift for the shocks, and we're at 10, so those are 2-inch longer shock extensions to extend the shock 2 inches. And then the lift is sitting on 8.5 inch over stock Skyjacker lift coils with a 1.5 inch leveling puck on the bottom, giving you the total 10 inches of lift overall. For the 4-link, we went with a Proform fabrication. They're located in Tennessee. Take very long to get it all in, send it off to powder. It is a fixed position 4-link. It's built for 10 to 12 inches of lift, so we're right here at 10, and this kit does run 5 degrees of caster, so it should ride really good. We also powder coated the brackets inside of the frames and stuff, inside of the front bumper I mean. This is the Overkill Fab grill. I have a video on that on the channel. This is a fully custom built Overkill fabrication grill for the 2005 through 2007 F250s. They make them for other trucks as well. Then we done the powder coated bumper brackets, and I also done this big old piece right here on the bottom, like the main support. So for the dual steering stabilizer setup, we're running the PMF brackets with the Fox shocks on the HD tie rod bar that me and a buddy built out of DOM tubing and heim joints. Same on the drag link, all DOM tubing with heim joints on both sides. Looks really good. The U-bolt setup that comes with the brackets worked out perfectly. Had everything powder coated the same. Mag high-tech differential covers in the front. Dbautomotive, they do sponsor the channel here on the Justin Hawk Smith channel, so check out Dbauto. I'll put the link in the description below for these super bright dual row wheel lights. So I think that's pretty much it for the front. We're gonna move on to the back now, which the back is missing quite a bit still. So don't even pay attention to the U-bolts. I have new U-bolts coming with top caps that cover the U-bolt nuts. They're little chrome caps that go over top of each U-bolt. This bottom leaf will be gone. I accidentally forgot to put the maroon one, or cherry illusion, whatever you want to call it, on the bottom. I accidentally put that on just like how they went factory, and I really don't like how it looks. It looks like a humongous like pirate peg leg or something sticking out, and it just looks awful, and it annoys me and it pisses me off. We also have the powder coated hitch. Looks super good, super glossy. I love this color. Moving on to the back, we've got powder coated U-bolts, powder coated shock brackets, powder coated mag high-tech differential cover. We also have the PMF brake lines front and rear that I still haven't put on. And then we have a humongous 10-inch Grill Technologies 10-inch octagon tip. I think it's octagon. And then on the leaf springs, just so they didn't look like they've been spray painted or something, we like to do it a little different. So we done every other leaf spring the cherry color, and then every other one gloss black. And I think that just adds a little bit of detail and makes it look just a little bit cleaner. So all we have to do now is just swap out this bottom leaf with the red one that I accidentally forgot to put in, which shouldn't take but a couple minutes. Throw it in probably about 40-45 minutes. And then we're also going to be taking this block out and putting a 2-inch block in its place with new U-bolts to match the length and all of that. I already have the block right here. It's a 2-inch block, so that's what's going to go in its place right here. Instead of that block, it will be this block, a 2-inch block. So we still have to install the Fox shocks on here, and then the brake lines, of course. I think that the emergency line is going to be pretty good. I still have to take off all of these cheap eBay, Amazon rock lights. We're swapping over, like I said, Dbautomotive sponsored the channel. So we're gonna be running their RGBW rock light set 12-piece because they sent that over to us. We're gonna be doing a install video on that as well. So if you are interested in RGBW, which is red, green, blue, and then they have the true white feature, unlike most rock lights that are red, green, and blue. Most of the RGB rock lights do have a white setting, but it has like a blue tint to it, or like it's pretty much blue, or like it's all the colors, and it just doesn't look good to me. It looks fine. I've actually turned these on and tried out. Like, it has the two different blue settings. It has like a cool blue, and then it has like a bright white, just normal bright white. And that's the color that I'll be running mostly, but I just like that they are true white. And even on the RGBW, each rock light is as bright as 2 Amazon rock lights. Also, the whole kit is plug and play, so install should be 10 times easier than these cheap Amazon rock lights that I had to install that took me like 8 hours to install, and I had to build like the whole harness and everything for them. These from Dbautomotive are completely plug and play, so that should be super nice to install. So moving on to the next thing, we have our emergency brake line. I'll probably put a new one of those on because this one's kind of chewed up and ripped up and just old. And then as you can see, we don't have a drive shaft in. Right here's our old 2-piece drive shaft. After I get the new block in the rear and get that at perfect ride height where I'm gonna leave it, we have to measure from right here on the rear axle to right here on the transmission slash transfer case, whatever you want to call it. We have to measure that distance, and we're getting a 1-piece custom built drive shaft made for the truck, and then that will be powder coated the illusion red or whatever, illusion cherry color as well, along with our big octagon tip. And don't forget to check out the bed cover as well. I have a video on my channel of this bed cover. It fits super flush. It was only like 160 bucks. There's a link in the description down below of this bed cover. I'll put it in the description below. So don't forget to check that out. It's super nice. It fits 99 through 16 F250s. And as you can see, it fits nice and flush. So we've got a couple things that we're gonna go over on the inside, a couple things that I've done on here. I've got a video, a company called Net Audio. They build custom ported subwoofer boxes for behind the back seat on these trucks, all the way from 99 through 16 and a variety of other vehicles as well. So check them out. It's Net Audio on Facebook, and they have a website too. I think it's netaudio.com, but don't quote me on that. It may be like NA or N Audio or something like that. I can't remember, but it'll be in the description below as well. So I'll go ahead and flip this back seat down. In here, we've got 2 Scar Audio 10s. I have a video on that subwoofer box. If you're interested, go ahead and check out the channel. And then under here, we made this little aluminum mounting plate to mount our nice monoblock Scar Audio 1200 watt amp. And that baby is not going nowhere. Cleaned up my wiring a little bit. Still got to vacuum clean out this mess, but that looks super good. We also installed a Pioneer NEX 1400. I'll put a link to that in the description below. It fits super nice. Kind of looks like a tablet in my opinion, and all of the tuning settings and stuff like that seem to be awesome. And it's been a really good head unit so far. So on the inside as well, we added the Rolls-Royce headliner. Let me just go ahead and turn that on. Now it is daytime out, so it's not gonna be super bright, but it's all powered by a remote. I have a video on my channel on how exactly I've done this in this truck specifically. So it turned out really good. Looks awesome, especially at nighttime. I haven't even got to drive around with it yet, but I've looked at it at nighttime, and it just turned out absolutely awesome. So keep in mind this is in the daytime, and we've got all kinds of different colors and stuff. Red, green, blue. It's got like an orange color. It'll swap through everything. It will beat to the music. It has the twinkling effect, a couple other things. Just wanted to show you all that right quick because I thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, there's a video on how I done that on my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate it if you go check it out and hit that thumbs up button on that video as well. And also, before you all go and watch that video, a couple of y'all were asking how I mounted like the motor and how I wired all of that in. So let me go ahead and, I'm gonna flip this back seat down. I wouldn't say that it looks horrible, but right here's the motor, and there's this big old channel in the F250s, and I literally just cut it out a little bit. It already had quite a large opening here, but I trimmed it out, and then I'm gonna try to figure out something better for around the edges. If you know anything that would make that look a little bit cleaner, I just took some of that door trim that you put right here, and I just put it around, and then it just pretty much goes out and through there, up through the door panel, and into the headliner. And again, the subwoofer box is Net Audio. Go ahead and check those people out if you are interested in getting a subwoofer box for your truck. They can custom build anything that you need. All right guys, so I've actually got quite a bit to get done today. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here, but I just wanted to give you all an update on the truck and on the build. We're gonna make it to rod runs in April, so if any of my YouTube people, any of my YouTube subscribers, whatever you all are, you're family to me, and if you all are gonna be at rod runs, don't forget, comment down below and tell me that you're gonna be there. Hit me up on Instagram at Justin Ox Smith, same as the YouTube channel. Don't forget to message me on Instagram if you're gonna be at rod runs. We have to meet up, get some truck pics. Y'all can check out the truck in person, and I'd love to speak to all of y'all, especially the ones that support the channel. Even if you don't support the channel and you're just a fan of trucks and you just happen to stumble on this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video, and I will see you all in the next one. I appreciate y'all watching again, and peace.